Video number 1. Welcome. All right. So, I have a spreadsheet. You can't read it. Offense. Because fantasy football is about offense, right? So, let's get into it. AFC East. Who y'all think gonna win that division? I got my money on Buffalo, but we ain't gonna tell nobody. Okay, so how'd they do in the draft? I feel like they did okay in the draft. I feel like they did better with their offseason pickups. Stephon Diggs, because they really didn't have a number one receiver over there. Who was their number one receiver before he got there? Also, Tom Brady's gone. They in a whole nother division now, so that's what Buffalo don't have to worry about. And 13 players at least have opted out of the season for the Patriots. Half of them start. I know I'm exaggerating, but it's just what I do. So they was already set up. I'm okay with Josh Allen. I think I like Josh Allen. I don't have that much body of work for Josh Allen, but I think I like him. Singletary was nice. Now they got Diggs, they got John Brown, they got Cole Beasley. You know, I'm just looking it up over here. Cole Beasley, I liked him since Dallas, so there's that. They drafted Jake Fromm. Go ahead, Jake. Jake from State Farm, you made it to the NFL. I don't care about defense because that's a package deal. They got one of the best kickers in the game, so special teams should be okay. Right. That's Buffalo. How about them damn Dolphins? Can I say cuss words on YouTube? Damn's not that bad, right? So how many weeks y'all think it's going to be? How many weeks y'all think it's going to be before Tua starts? I left a nice little pause in there for y'all reaction, so I'll be ready for the stories on how y'all answered that question. Now, I haven't looked at the opt-out list for the whole league. That's definitely coming soon, though. But as of what this says, y'all might be asleep on Miami. Miami got Jordan Howard, Matt Breida. The running backs are coming up. You know, they drafted Tua. Josh Rosen didn't go nowhere. Devontae Parker had a breakout season last year, fantasy-wise. Like, I could have won a championship with Devontae Parker. That's how close I was. I'm just saying. Just refreshing everybody's memory right now. Jason Sanders is okay. Okay. Kickers are the only position outside of offense that stands alone. So I really don't do defense. I'll do offense and kickers. You have to draft a kicker. All right. Former Tomland. They got Killer Cam up there now. Let's see. I like Cam Newton. I really hope he's not on the complaint train this year, because that nigga can win some money. He can win me some money for real. They stay with running backs. They got 13 running backs. They pretty much have their same receiving core. The same receiving core, but they got, like I said, they got so many players that don't want to play. I'm a little bit worried because their defense was so good. I'm trying to scan through it a little bit. You don't have Dante Hightower on here. Just, you know, all these things. I mean, you got the McCourty brothers, one playing safety, one playing corner. Another story for another day. Julian Edelman, Mr. Reliable in the slot. N'Keal Harry came out a little bit last year. They always got Sanu. You know, I like Sanu. He can run, he can throw, he can, you know, all that shit. Stuff. Does anybody know who the kicker is for the Patriots? Me neither. But I guess they'll figure that part out. I'm not 100% sold. I need to see how Cam do. Like, just Buffalo the more complete team in my opinion right now with every piece in place. So there's that. Let's not forget about them football Jets up there. They got Le'Veon. It's the first person that comes to my mind when I think about them. They drafted Denzel Mims. I'm so hyped for that. They got Josh Doxson. They got Jameson Crowder. I think Brashard Perriman said he's not playing this year. I'm not sure. But, you know, we'll get more into that later on. I don't really like their kicker, Brett Maher. He was The kickers bounce around. It's another story for another day, like I said. The Jets have always been pretty solid on defense, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But offensive-wise, they got Frank Gore, LaMichael Pirine for running backs, Joe Flacco as a backup. Joe Flacco. My dog got a Super Bowl. Hey, you know how to get to the Super Bowl. Beat Peyton Manning in the playoffs. Y'all talking about Joe Flacco like that. He did it with his arm, too, so we'll get back to that later on. Now, the AFC North. This is where it's going to be interesting because we know we think the Ravens going to win that division, right? They're pretty loaded. They still got everybody. They drafted J.K. Dobbins. They loading up at running back. Lamar Jackson, no big deal. They got one of the best kickers in the game, no big deal. It's going to be hard to stop them from winning that division. It's going to be hard. Joe Burrow might be able to do it, though. Because how many of y'all praying for AJ Green to play this year? Come on, AJ Green. I've been missing you for the last couple of years. You so frail. He's so frail. That's going to be great. But they got Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon had probably the top 10 fantasy year last year. AJ Green, Tyler Boyd, they drafted T. Higgins in the second round. It's not looking bad on the offense for them. Okay on the kicker side. Their defense look about the same. They got Trey Waynes now. Yeah, I never really was a big fan because, he got beat a lot when he was in Minnesota. So we'll see if he came around. They got William Jackson 3. He all right. The depth charts say they could make some noise. Let's see how they put it together. Oh, Baker Mayfield and them boys. Baker Mayfield and them boys in Cleveland. Of course, everybody on the breakout train because it was supposed to be last year, but it didn't happen. They picked up Austin Hooper from Atlanta. Great pickup. Great. They gave us Hayden Hurst. Also, great pickup. See, because Hayden Hurst got slept on. I don't want to get into all that right now. We in the AFC. Okay. Austin Hooper, good pickup. They still got Njoku. They drafted Higgins. They got Beckham. They got Jarvis Landry. They got Nick Chubb. They got Kareem Hunt. They got all these pieces. The Browns could give the Ravens a run if they put it all together. My opinion. I don't know it to be fact. Where I'm worried a little bit for them is on defense. Because they got Greedy. They drafted Grant. They got Denzel Ward. Carl Joseph. And I'm thinking about the secondary. I know what they got going on up front. They got Sheldon Richardson, Olivier Vernon, Myles Garrett, all these things. All these people. So, we'll see. I'm giving y'all little defensive plugs because you got to know who you're drafting on defense too. Specifically in this coronavirus thing. So, COVID got it all messed up over here. Big Ben is back. Poor Mason Rudolph. He had you a nice little run. Old Duck Hodges out there in the third string again. They not bad on offense. I want to see what Big Ben do. He's 40 now, so at least his body got to be 45, 46, all that years old. So, but they got their little offensive pieces. Deontay Johnson, James Washington, Juju, Eric Ebron at tight end. What that's going to do for Vance McDonald, though? We'll see. No big deal. Their offensive line's always been one of the better ones. Defense. Their defense came around. Once they got Minka last year, something happened on that defense. And so they get the offense working right. You might be able to make some noise in Pittsburgh. They got Boswell. He's a really solid kicker in the game. You know how that go. Alright, let's move it down south. H time. I don't know that I like. Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb as a replacement for one DeAndre Hopkins. It might work out because they got to split them targets because Brandon Cooks ain't DeAndre Hopkins. Randall Cobb ain't Brandon Cooks. So that's how I feel about that. Deshaun Watson, of course. They got David Johnson because, they gave up Lamar Miller. They got David Johnson and Duke Johnson now. So the running game should be good if they can hold the offensive line together. Laremy Tunsil, is he going to play? I don't know. We'll see. They got on defense. JJ. Gotta stop JJ from getting to the quarterback. Can't stop JJ. I would draft Houston's defense off JJ alone. I did it with the Bears defense for Khalil Mack. Another story for another day. Almost won a title off of that. Let's see. Nope. Okay. It looks the same over there. Indianapolis got Phillip Rivers. I've been a Phillip Rivers fan for his entire career. Phillip, you need a Super Bowl. Do it. Win a Super Bowl for me, please. Before you retire. You're almost 40. What this offense looking like. Jacoby in the backup now. It's a nice backup to have, I'm not going to lie. They got T.Y. They got Michael Pittman listed as a receiver, but I think Zach Pascal going to start. I think it's going to be T.Y. Hilton, Zach Pascal, and Michael Pittman Jr. I don't know what they're going to do with Campbell. They got Jack Doyle, Trey Burton over there, Mo Alley Cox. They got a nice little tight end. Mo Alley Cox got a little bit of experience. If y'all don't know who that is, look him up. Trey Burton over there, former Gator. You know how I feel about them. Gotta give them a little plug in. Their defense starting to come around a little bit. I need them to, on the back end. That's where they need to fix stuff. Because I see they moved Malik Hooker to safety. They got Xavier Rhodes not starting. They drafted, let me see. Yeah, they drafted Rock Ya-Sin in the second round. So, see what he can do. He from Temple. Another story for that. Y'all know I live in Duval, right? Old Jacksonville. And I heard Gardner Minshew trying to sit out for the season. So, there's that. So, if they don't get Mike Glennon and Josh Dobbs, that's who they have. Mike Glennon for the win. Fournette was trying to get traded. They got Tyler Eifert, but if ain't nobody to throw to him, it's nobody to throw to him. So, I don't know. It's turmoil down here in Duval. Miles Jack back on the list. Josh Allen. Defense, I'm not sold. They got Josh Lambo. I like Josh Lambo. He's solid in the game. But as far as it's looking a little shaky, baby. Conceited voice. So there's that. That's the Jaguars. Who I think gonna win the division? Ryan Tannehill and them boys. Because they almost went to the Super Bowl last year. I'm just saying. So, as a wild card, too. Interesting. Derrick Henry, top 3 running backs in the league. Y'all sleep. If you sleep on Derrick Henry still, wake up. It shouldn't be only my Titan fans that know about Derrick Henry. So, there's that. A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, nice look. Ryan Tannehill is probably one of the more accurate quarterbacks that we've ever seen. He don't get enough credit. So, as long as he got somebody that can catch the ball and throw it to him, he's going to be accurate with the throw. So, Ryan Tannehill was draft worthy. We didn't even know until 5 weeks into the season. So, there's that. Their defense, Malcolm Butler got famous off one play. He was middle of the road since then. They picked up Vic Beasley from Atlanta. I think they drafted Daquan Jones. His name like my name. Rashad Evans, linebacker now. Yeah, they solid. They got Kenny Vaccaro. Adoree just fast, but he can beat sometimes. They got to work on Patrick Mahomes. That's what they got to deal with. Because ain't nobody I don't think nobody in the in the AFC South is gonna beat Tennessee. So they need to focus on Patrick Mahomes. Now, finally in the West, y'all know who booted up? Y'all know who booted up for real? We sleep. It's okay. We can be sleep. The Broncos. They got 3 running backs that can start for the NFL. Just saying. They got Melvin Gordon. They got Phillip Lindsay. If y'all don't think Royce Freeman can start for the NFL, you sleep. I'm just saying. So they drafted Jerry Jeudy to go with Cortland Sutton. Drew Lock starting over there. Drew Lock been had an arm since Minnesota. Ha! Missouri. I said Minnesota. Noah Fant, breakout candidate for tight end this year. Mark it down. I said that out loud. I said I'm just giving away all my little whatever. I have to. That's what my channel's for. They drafted Jerry Jeudy. I'm so interested to see how that's gonna go. Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, Kareem Jackson. They got solid pieces on every level on defense. McManus, when he's not struggling, one of the best kickers in the game. So there's that. Patrick Mahomes and them boys back to the Super Bowl. Also, if y'all ain't trying to make Patrick Mahomes money, y'all sleep. We want Patrick Mahomes money in these streets. Just saying, he get paid by the second. Y'all know they loaded on offense. I don't gotta go through this. Do I have to go through this? They drafted LSU's running back. I think Damian Williams doesn't want to play this year, so that's gonna work out for him. Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Mecole Hardman, Travis Kelce. Y'all know the deal. Speed kills, and they gonna keep killing us with speed. Quietly, they have a good defense. I feel like they struggle a little bit at corner because I don't like Rashad Breeland. He gets beat on the regular. So I just watch. That's like it's another corner out there who just get beat. He used to play for the Eagles. He used to get murdered. I just remember games specifically where Des Bryant gave him the business. So that's how I feel about Rashad Breeland. Like, just you can play the position, but you get beat a lot. So I don't know. They got Tyrann Mathieu back there. Let's see what they do with that. They got Butker. As long as they scoring points, he gonna be the best kicker. He gonna be one of the best kickers in fantasy. So that's one of the kickers you just draft because you know Kansas City gonna be in the end zone all the time. There's that. Las Vegas Raiders. It's my first time saying that out loud. Marcus Mariota's a back up there now because Ryan Tannehill took his job. They drafted another Alabama receiver. They loaded that receiver. If everybody stays healthy. Nelson Aguilar, he got the drop seats, but whatever. Darren Waller at tight end. Jason Witten as a backup. Y'all didn't even know Jason Witten was a backup out there. John Gruden. You give John Gruden about 3 or 4 years, he's going to put a Super Bowl together. He did it once already, so there you go. There's that. What they looking like on defense? A little bit. I would be worried about their back end. But they drafted Trayvon Mullen from Clemson. They got him projected to start. So we'll see how that go down. But they got Prince Amukamara. They got LaMarcus Joyner. LaMarcus Joyner kind of fell off. Prince Amukamara never really been 100% owned, in my opinion. He just played with good, played in a good scheme. And we'll see if they score points. Because I keep saying the kickers out loud, but really, if you score points, if you draft a kicker on an offense that scores points, he's going to score points. My kickers, I want them to be good for like 8 points a week. So if you can get me 10 or more, then you can play on my team. What do the Chargers look like now? They drafted Justin Herbert, but I don't know if he's gonna start right away. So, question of the day: Justin Herbert gonna start first, or is Tua gonna start first? I'll take the answers to that in the comments. Tyrod Taylor is a starter as of right now. They got Austin Eckler because Melvin Gordon's gone. Keenan Allen, I've always been a fan of Keenan Allen. Mike Williams, if he stay healthy, can be a nice compliment to Keenan Allen. All these things that they have going on. So, They drafted a receiver from Virginia, 5th round, Joe Reed. Got a lot of Virginia knowledge. Hunter Henry, stay on the field. One of the best, top 5 tight ends in the game. Easy money. If they don't throw to Hunter Henry, should be their number 2 receiver after Keenan Allen. As long as he stay on the field. As long as he stay on the field. On defense, they always make a noise. Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram, Derwin James. Are you playing this year? Please play this year. I will draft your defense if you play this year. Maybe. They got Chris Harris over there now. So, like, a little bit of noise could be made. A little bit of noise could be made in LA. There's a lot going on in LA. All right, well, that's the AFC. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to take care of the NFC. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. We do this all the time. No big deal. It's Q. I'm gone.